The purpose of the meeting today is to announce that we will be offering a free tax service site here at the store. I'll go into some of the details, but certainly we couldn't have done this without our partners, our new partners with Northern Illinois University and the Cash Coalition, which you'll hear a little bit more about as we introduce some of the speakers. We've been in this business of assisting people of low income, and the income limits are $50,000 for a family, $25,000. Over the last 2 years, we've completed almost 1,800, almost 1,900 tax returns, returning over $2.5 million to the Rockford community. Now, we may not hit those numbers in DeKalb, but it's important to realize that the tax service, A, it's free, and B, we're seeing some huge returns from people of these lower incomes who may not be aware of the earned income tax credit, which can make a huge impact. Welcome to everybody. I'm going to introduce 4 speakers here that have joined me at the table. First up on the list is Judy Brooks from the Internal Revenue Service.
On behalf of the Internal Revenue Service, though, I would like to thank the members of the DeKalb County Cash Coalition for their very strong leadership in this important effort. Now, the Earned Income Tax Credit, and I will say EITC because the IRS uses a lot of acronyms, so when I say that, EITC, it was created to provide assistance to lower income working families, those who need it the most. Accurately claiming the Earned Income Tax Credit can significantly increase refunds for qualified individuals, so it's very important to us to get the word out. However, not everyone who is eligible to claim the Earned Income Tax Credit does so. 4 out of 5 eligible people claim and get their EITC. We want to raise that number to 5 out of 5. They've earned it, but must file and claim to get it. So we mean that awareness is very critical in this whole program.
Next up is a lady beside me here, Denise Schoenbachler, who is the Dean of the College of Business here at Northern Illinois University, and just personal thanks for your leadership in making this happen.
You know, NIU and DeKalb are so connected in so many ways that it only makes sense for us to try to figure out mutually beneficial partnerships like the one that we're announcing today. We've got a situation where we've got accounting students who want the experience and need the experience with tax preparation to hone their skills, to develop good client service skills, to develop communication skills and their critical thinking skills. And we have a community that has a need for tax preparation for all the things that Sam talked about and Judy talked about in terms of the income tax credit and in terms of avoiding scams, etc. So it's a beautiful partnership for us. You know, when we talk to our graduates from the accountancy program and the tax professionals, a lot of them will think back to their first experience was through VITA, through this volunteer tax assistance program. We've been partners with VITA for a long time at NIU, and what's different now, though, is the partnership with Goodwill Industries. It's going to let us expand the services to a lot more clients in the DeKalb area, and so we're really excited about that. We've got, I think, over 30 students, accounting students from the college that are signed up to volunteer to work out here and give their time and energy to help individuals that need that help. And we're looking forward to the opportunity for those students to learn through service learning, through giving back to their community. It's really an important part of what our College of Business is about. We also are excited because we position our college as a place where the classroom meets the business world, and this is an opportunity again for our students to get really good experiences. You know, this ability to take our skills, our accounting skills, to a larger audience, to learn how to give back and serve the community. It's just a natural partnership. It's a natural opportunity for us to pull together, and I couldn't be more excited about it. And I really hope it's just the beginning of a long and mutually beneficial partnership.
All right, our next person is Don Littlefield from the Kishwaukee United Way and the Cash Coalition.
Well, good morning. United Way sort of came to this table because we are very much interested in financial literacy of folks in our community and also volunteerism. So this partnership was a real natural fit for us. And so the Cash Coalition came out of an initial meeting between the United Way, the IRS, and Goodwill. One day we sat around and said, how can we make this happen in our community? And we really wanted to have that vehicle for reaching the low-income and moderate-income families who really are deserving of the credits, like the EITC credit that we talked about. So I wanted to share with you the mission of the coalition, and so we're brand new. We're kind of forming this business as we go along, but our mission is to provide educational tools and community resources for family asset development through the claiming of tax credits, quality volunteer tax return preparation, and other asset building options. We are currently working with AARP, we talked about that, and Goodwill to recruit volunteers to learn how to prepare tax returns. The free sites will be open from late January through mid-April. We're also working with a number of community partners who have the ability to reach out to the underserved populations, the folks that might take advantage of this, and to really make families aware of the resources that are available to them through this service. I did want to talk about a few partners that were at the table with us for our larger coalition meeting. Certainly Goodwill of Northern Illinois, DeKalb County Community Services, who works directly with a lot of the poverty population, AARP, the United Way, Kishwaukee College is at the table with us, as well as the Housing Authority, RAMP, Elder Care Services, Voluntary Action Center, and Family Service Agency, as well as the Chamber of Commerce, who's been real helpful in getting information out. And what's important is these agencies are really on the front lines each day with the population that we're trying to reach. So our role is to help get the word out to them. And additionally, in the future, I think the Cash Coalition is really interested in looking at other community models. We mentioned Rockford's Strong program, and certainly are getting ideas from that program for us, for our work this year. But our hope is to possibly expand beyond VITA sites and EITC awareness to initiatives like money management and financial literacy workshops and partnerships with local financial institutions to really strengthen this financial literacy piece for families in our area. So we really hope the overall goal is to really bring that stability to families locally. And so we're really proud to partner as United Way with this effort. So thank you so much.
But I got to tell you, we're in 9 communities throughout northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin, and we're members of every chamber, and this chamber is one of the tops as far as putting information out. We certainly appreciate that. But I got to tell you, this is my favorite mayor of all 9 communities we're in, because he's a big supporter of Goodwill and is an avid shopper. So, Mayor
Looking
Paul,
at the sport coats on the way.
Mayor Paulson, do you have some words for us?
Yeah, thank you. This is an honor and fun to be here. This is the kind of thing that I really enjoy doing. I can remember when I first met Sam and Goodwill was thinking about coming out here, and I couldn't think of a more exciting business to come out as we enter, as people come into this community, because I think that Goodwill says a lot about what this community is all about. I met yesterday with a group of people, and we were discussing a lot of the assets about this community and why this is such a great community. And 3 of them popped to mind. I had to write those down so as a politician. I didn't forget the 3rd one. But the first has to do with the business opportunities in this community. I mean, I think when you look at the business, both industrial, commercial, retail in this community at a time when we've really gone through some very serious financial problems in this country, seeing new businesses come in here, seeing new industry, and there's a lot of things behind the scenes that I can't talk about with industry coming into this community. Still happening here in DeKalb. It's a very attractive place to settle with your business, to provide services, to provide business, and provide employment. The next one has to do with social services. This came out in yesterday's meeting, I had too, and how rich we are with social services. And when I hear Dawn read that list off, I've worked with many of those organizations for the 30 years I was a part of the social services, and we're so rich in this community to provide opportunities to people from all walks of life that is not seen anywhere. You talk about your favorite mayor. I would guess that if you looked at the opportunities in these other communities, they have opportunities, but the richness that we have to provide these services for people in this community is unbelievable. And then the third asset that we talked about greatly yesterday had to do with collaboration, and how fortunate that we are that we're not in our silos doing our own thing, that we have a great university here, we have a great social service network, we have a great business community, and an educational facilities, and how we can come together to make things happen and utilize the resources to provide what we need to for the citizens here. I think Goodwill exemplifies all this, and all the other agencies. Well, I'm not so sure about the IRS, but it's nice to see them as a partner. to this process. So again, congratulations to the IRS, to Goodwill, to all the social service agencies, NIU that were mentioned, and I feel real proud and fortunate to be able to live and reside in this community. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple of details. The site will be opening what day, Courtney? Britta?
26.
26th, and it'll be in this room right here on Thursdays from noon to 8 p.m. One other, we talked about the low income levels. There is a community kiosk, I'm not sure I'm using the right term, that where a person income less than 57,000 can come in and do their own taxes, kind of like it's similar to the TurboTax, but certainly persons of lower income will have the assistance there and guide them through the process.